back after a long time. But it is time, after long requested and voted by a bunch of you guys. We're going to make Craftee. And to make Craftee, you will need light blue wool, light blue concrete powder, orange terracotta, smooth red sandstone, orange concrete powder, string, and black concrete. If you guys want to, you do have a little choice of putting carpet on the head. In my opinion, I don't recommend it, but it's your guys' statue, not mine. So, to start off Craftee, what we're going to do is, basically, I'm going to create one row, then that row, you're going to re-replicate about 10 more times. So, hang in with me, and I'm going to cut out after that part, and you guys will see the result after. If you did not get the step, just rewatch that one individual part. So, let's get started. So, to start off, you're going to place one light blue concrete, two light blue wool, one blue concrete, one light blue concrete powder, two light blue wool, one light blue concrete. And like I said, you basically want to do this same pattern for about another 10 rows. So, 1, 2, no, wait, wrong block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do one more row with you guys, but then I'm going to cut out. So, for the next row, it's 2 light blue wool, 1 light blue concrete, 1 light blue powder, 2 light blue wool, and 1 light blue concrete. So, pause the video here, complete these 10 rows, or 9 rows now, and then I'll pause the video once you have them finished. Up, I just dropped a block. As we just start off the new clip. So once you guys have finished off those 11 rows that look exactly the same, which should look exactly like this, come to the very top, and what you want to do is you want to place 1 light blue concrete powder, 3 light blue concrete, 1 light blue concrete powder, 3 light blue concrete. And once you have that, these are exactly what your legs should look like. Pause if needed. Now, for the torso, you want to place 1 light blue concrete powder, 6 light blue wool, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 light blue concrete. Then what you're going to come to do for the arms is, I don't know if you actually need to do that. Okay. So what you want to do for the arms is you want to place 1 light blue concrete, wrong block. Now you guys can see what the string is for. 2 light blue wool, then, this is hard. Come down and place a string under so that concrete powder does not fall. I can rate that. If you guys want to, you could just use commands and put a barrier block. And if you guys want to know how to do that, it's /give space at S barrier. There you go. And basically, for you that know, a barrier is basically just an invisible block that once you unselect it, it's like nothing's there. If not, just use a string. So after you have that one arm, you basically want to come over to this other side and basically just do the opposite. So you want to place 1 light blue concrete powder, 2 light blue wool, and 1 light blue concrete. For the next row, actually do this for the next, looks like 3. Yeah, for the next 3 rows, do the same thing. You want to do 1 light blue concrete powder, 6 light blue wool, and 1 light blue concrete. And like, so 1, 2. Basically doing the same exact thing. And for the next row, do 1 light blue concrete powder, 2 light blue wool, 2 black concrete, 2 light blue, and 1 light blue concrete. For the next row, do 1 powder, 1 wool, 1 black, 2 wool. Yeah, it is 2. 1 black, 1 wool, 1 concrete. For the next row, do 1 powder. Sorry about that. 1 wool, 1 black, and 4 wool, and 1 concrete. And you want to do the same as you just did for this row, 1 more time. And since it's 1 more time, I'll just say it again. 1 powder, 1 wool, 1 black, 4 wool, 1 concrete. For the next row, you want to do 1 concrete, 2 wool. Wait. Break that second wool, replace that with a black. Then 4, if I can do this right. 2 wool, actually. 1 black, 1 wool, 1 concrete. Sorry about that mishap. For the next row, you want to do 1 concrete, 1 wool. It's actually 2 wools. Come on. 2 black, 2 wools, and 1 concrete. There's just too many different blocks to process at a single time. And for the second to last row of the torso, you're going to do 1 concrete. Well, you guys saw what I did. 6 wool and 1 concrete. Yeah, you get the idea. And for the next row, you want to do 1 powder, and then the rest is concrete. And as of now, this is exactly what your Craftee statue should look like. I know it doesn't look like much, but now it's time to work on the arms. So basically, I'm going to start from right to left. Yeah, right to left. Sometimes I forget my directions. So basically, this row, you want to do a second time. So that's 1 concrete. Why do I keep on placing powder? 2 wools and 2 powder. Well, 1 powder. Yeah. Now for the next row, you want to do 1 orange terracotta, 2 sandstone, and 1 powder. And for the next, I can't think of how many rows that is. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the next 8 rows, it's basically these 2 rows again. So, 1 concrete, 2 wool, 1 concrete. Powder. And basically, like I said, that's for the next 8. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's 7 rows count. It's 8 rows counting this one. And basically, all you want to do is just copy that until you reach the top. As you probably can guess it, the second arm is the same thing, just mirrored. I'll show you what I mean. So basically, as you can see, the only difference is these 2 colors are swapped. But I'll just continue along with you guys. So what you want to do for the next row is 1 light blue concrete, 2 wool, and 1 concrete. For the next row, do 1 powder, well, orange powder, 2 sandstone, and 1 orange terracotta. For the next 8 rows, do 1 concrete powder, 2 wool, and 1 concrete. And like I said, that's for the next 8. This is your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and 8th. How long is this clip? All my videos are like literally 12 minutes long. Oh, wait. Once you have that done, you want to do 1 concrete powder, then 3 light blue concrete. Then what we want to do is come over to your back. Basically, once you have the arms fully complete, pause if needed. Now it's time to move on to the back. So once you're on the back, what you want to do is you want to come back by about 3, but in this pattern. You're going to do 2 light blue, then 1 powder, and then on this side, you want to do 2 light blue and 1 concrete. Then from there, you can start on either side and just come in with 2 light blue on both sides. Then do a concrete here and a powder here. Basically, this whole statue is about mirroring. So, for the next row, well, actually next 11, well, not 11, 10 rows, what you want to do is bring this up by about another 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Basically until you reach the row under these. Then you can bring up this by another 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then last not, bring this one up, and then bring this one up. Pause the video if needed. I am going to fill these parts in with light blue wool, and I will be back once that is done. So basically, once you guys have finished that, what you want to do is you want to take out your light blue concrete powder on the left side, and you want to go 3 with your concrete, then 1 light blue, then 3 concrete. And once you have that, you are basically done with your feet on the back. And as you can see, if you do look, they literally are the exact same, just on opposite sides. Now it is time for the torso. And this time I'm not going to mark out the arms because you can take reference off of here. If you want to lay them out, you can. It's basically the same exact thing, but as you guys can guess it, it's mirrored. So this goes over here, and then that goes over there. I'll show you guys what I mean. So for the next row, you want to do, well, if you guys can guess it, it's for the next 11. What you want to do is 1 light blue, 6 wool, and 1 light blue concrete. And like I said, that is for the next 11, this being the first, second, third, if I can do the right block, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. One more. And I'm basically going to cut it out here to not make the video too long. And I will be back once I fill that in. All you got to do is just copy these up until you reach the second to last row. And once you have that, you're almost done. Almost. So basically, once you have filled in that whole back, you're going to come over to the left side again and do 1 light blue concrete, and the rest is just going to be, well, that's powder. So the rest is just going to be concrete. Now, once you finish the legs and torso, that's what it should look like. Now it's time to move over to the arms. What you want to do is line it up. So if you want to check out, you can just cross these 2 blocks over. Yep. You want to do 1 light blue concrete, 2 light blue wool, then come down with either your string or barrier and place 1 light blue concrete powder. For the next row, do 1 powder, 2 wool, 1 concrete. Then for the next row, do 1 powder, 2 wool, 1 terracotta. And for the next 8 rows, do 1 powder, 2 wool, 1 concrete. Like I said, that's for the next 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, I actually counted it right that time. I don't know why I keep in all the mistakes. Really, I don't. That's probably why my viewership's so low. For the next row, you want to do 1 powder and 3 blue concrete. Once you have that, it's time to move on to the other arm. So come over to the other side and do 1 powder, 2 wool, 1 concrete. And basically that is for the next 2, as you guys probably know. Then for the next row, do 1 powder, 2 wool, and 1 terracotta. And for the next 8, do 1 powder, 2 wool, 1 concrete. Like I said, that is for the next 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And doop. And at the same time, I am using a different editing software. Then come over to your right side, or your left, yeah, and place 1 powder and 3 light blue concrete. Once you've done that, either come over to either your right or left, they're exactly the same, And literally all you want to do, just on the legs, they're the same, is just fill it in with your light blue wool. Literally, that's all you have to do. I'll come to think of it, even on the arms, it's the same. Once you got the legs, you move up to the arms, as you probably can guess it. Fill it in with your light blue wool. Then you want to fill it in with the sandstone here. Then the rest is literally just light blue wool. And it is the exact same thing on the other side. Once you reach the top, you want to fill that in with just your wool. Basically, all you want to do is just come over to the other side and do the exact same thing. I do know what the carpet is for. I really just don't see the point in it. Like, yeah, it covers up the things, but you think anyone's gonna look at it while they're flying around? If you just see this thing in survival, you're seriously just gonna be staring at it straight down. Like, you'll be standing there and you won't even notice the difference. So once you have filled both sides in with just your light blue wool, come up to the top and find this block right here. And what you want to do is you want to place one, well, okay. You want to place one light blue wool and then another one coming out, so one. Then from there, place either your string or barrier, and then do one concrete powder. Basically making it so your face is coming off by two, as you can see. Now for the next few rows, well, yeah, we'll just do it row by row. This you can fill all the way in with your light blue wool. But right here, it's a whole different story. What you want to do is go two wool, two concrete. That one fell. Two wool and one concrete. For the next row, you basically just want to do what you did the last row. So, one powder, two wool, two black, two wool, one concrete. For the next row, do one powder, six wool, one concrete. Then for the next row, do one concrete, well, one powder, two black, one wool, two black, one wool, one concrete. For the next row, do one powder, one black, one wool, well, actually two wool, one black, two wool, one blue. I'm just really mixing stuff up. For the next row, do one powder, two black, one wool, two black, one wool, one concrete. For the next row, do one concrete, six wool, one concrete. For the next row, do one powder, and then the rest is all concrete. Once you have that, that is the front of your face complete. And now, it is time to move on to the back. So for the back, what you want to do is you want to come off, basically until you're hanging off the back by 1. It ain't 2, because the second row is a whole different story. What you then want to do is on this side, the right side, it's the left actually, is place either your stringer barrier, then your powder. Then place 6 wool, then 1 concrete. And basically, if you want to, you can come up by about, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It's up by 6. Then place another one on top. Then just come over until you are about 1 right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you come up by 6 and over 6, then you can just bring this all the way up to the top. And then just fill the rest in with your light blue wool. So basically what you're going to do is fill this face in. And then what you can do is take this side here, connect that with your little thing, and then that side there too. Then all you really got to do is just fill the rest of this thing in with your light blue. I will do that. I just threw it out again. Okay. So once you have filled that all in with your light blue wool, you are done with your statue. But there is one little extra if you wanted to add it. It's up to you. So basically what you can do is you can grab out your carpet here. But can do a lot more but it's mainly on the head. Basically what you want to do is, if you want to, you can take this little bit right here and just fill this in with your light blue carpet, basically. And that's all you have to do, unless you want to keep it where it literally looks like this. It's all up to you guys. But whether or not you do the carpet, I think this thing looks great. Let me just turn off a few things. Once you have this, your statue is 100% fully complete. And just to let you guys know, I will be posting another poll. Please vote as many as you can, because the more votes we get in, the more I know which statue you guys actually want. So on that note, I hope to see you guys in the next video, and have a nice day, and I will see you guys again sometime.